Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because what I'm about to share isn't feel-good advice. This is raw truth about female desire that most men will never understand. Let me tell you something from a woman's perspective. Desire doesn't start when you open your mouth. It starts the second you enter her awareness. And I'm not talking about looks, money, or status. I'm talking about energy. There was this guy I met at a networking event. He barely spoke, didn't crack jokes, didn't try to impress anyone, but every woman in that room was aware of him. Why? Because while other men were talking over each other, seeking validation, filling every silence with nervous chatter, he was just present. Calm, grounded, self-contained. That silence, that stillness, it created more desire than any pickup line ever could. Women are wired to sense this. We feel it before we can rationalize it. It's instinctive, primal, and brutally honest. Here's what most men get catastrophically wrong. They think attraction is built through conversation. Wrong. Your body language is screaming long before you say a word. The way you stand, the pace of your movements, how you hold eye contact, whether you fidget or stay composed, all of it is being read and analyzed on a subconscious level. Women notice how you enter a space. Do you scan for approval or move with purpose? Your posture. Are you leaning in desperately or standing in your own power? Your reactions. Do you jump at every opportunity to respond or do you pause, breathe, think? These micro signals communicate inner strength, and inner strength is intoxicating. If you're finding this valuable, do me a favor and subscribe right now. Trust me, what's coming next will blow your mind. Now let's talk about how 90% of men destroy attraction before it even begins. Over-explaining. You meet a woman, there's a spark, then you panic. You start filling silences, justifying your choices, explaining your intentions, seeking her approval with every sentence, and just like that, desire dies. Why? Because you've communicated one thing loud and clear. You need her validation. Desire doesn't grow in understanding. It grows in mystery, in tension, in the space between what's said and what's felt. When you over-explain, you kill the curiosity. You remove the intrigue. You become predictable. And predictable is the opposite of desire. Here's a secret that transformed everything for me. The most magnetic men don't give everything away. They hold back. Not in a manipulative way, but in a way that shows self-control, emotional maturity, and independence. Think about it. When a man doesn't immediately text back, doesn't overshare his entire life story, doesn't react desperately to every bit of attention, what does that communicate? That he has options, that he has a life, that he's not emotionally dependent. This creates what psychologists call positive tension. It's the butterflies, the curiosity, the I wonder what he's thinking feeling. That tension, that's desire building. Most men try to eliminate tension by being overly available. They think it shows interest, but it actually shows neediness. And neediness repels desire faster than anything. Let's get real about energy, because this is where everything changes. Your energy is your vibe, your presence, the frequency you operate on. Women can sense it immediately. Are you anxious, desperate, trying too hard? Or are you calm, centered, and secure in yourself? The men who trigger desire without speaking project one specific type of energy: self-sufficiency. They don't need the interaction to go well to feel good about themselves. They're not performing, they're not seeking approval, they simply exist with confidence, and women feel drawn to that like a magnet. If this is making sense, smash that subscribe button and let me know in the comments which part resonated most with you. I read every single comment. Here's the wake-up call most men need to hear. You're probably killing desire without even realizing it. Every time you overreact to her moods, text her paragraphs when she sends 3 words, try to win her over with logic and explanations. Seek constant reassurance. You're broadcasting insecurity. Women don't want to manage your emotions. They want to feel something when they're around you. And what they want to feel is safety in your strength, not anxiety about your neediness. The hard truth? Being nice, friendly, and available isn't enough. Those are baseline qualities. Desire requires contrast, calmness mixed with intensity, strength balanced with warmth, presence without pressure. So, what's the bottom line? Desire isn't logical. You can't negotiate it, explain it into existence, or force it with effort. Desire is emotional. It's felt, not thought, and it responds to one thing above all else: a man who is complete in himself, not perfect, not without flaws, but emotionally independent, grounded, self aware. When you stop seeking her approval and start owning your presence, everything shifts. Women notice, they feel drawn to you, and they often can't explain why. That's the power of nonverbal attraction. That's what separates men who struggle from men who naturally spark desire. I want to hear from you right now. Have you ever experienced a moment where a woman was drawn to you and you couldn't explain why? Or maybe you've realized you've been sabotaging yourself by over explaining or chasing? Drop your story in the comments below. Subscribe if you want more raw, honest insights about attraction. And hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Because this isn't about tricks or tactics. This is about transforming how you show up in the world. Stop trying to be understood. Start being unforgettable. I'll see you in the next one.